Hey guys, how's it going? We got game 2 of WSS versus NSUF. That's Why So Serious against Not So User Friendly. And with me, not as always, but very much welcome, is Ainsley Harriott, or I like to call him Luke.
Oh.
So we got another Invoker ban straight off. They really don't want to play against him. But let's quickly just go over game 1. That was an interesting game, and WSS won. So they're 1-0 up of this. It's just 2 games. So they get to play as Radiant and they get to play as Dire, with some very good Void play. And as we can see, this is a respect ban coming from NSUF. They do not want to play against this again.
Yeah, I think that Void was played very well last time. I mean, even with his death early on at the start, he managed to find farm and then really started to change things around.
Yeah, and the AA combo as well with the Void, so why not ban him as well? Ember Spirit also banned by WSS. Well, Ember Spirit's always an annoying player to play against. Love to play as him, but annoying to play against. Shadow Shaman picked up first by NSUF. They saw how good he was at pushing, which WSS kindly showcased for us.
Yeah, I think another reason for the AA ban is people can just buy a mech, and then Ancient Apparition makes however much gold that is redundant by the fact that you can't heal during his ult.
Yeah. It's like a 2.7k I think it is.
Yeah, something like
2.3. Whatever, I don't know. So we got a double pick from WSS method, whether they'll try for a Mirana Shadow Demon combo, which is fairly common to do. But we'll have to wait and see. Thinking carefully about this, it will definitely be good to see them. They'll be happy to take a 2-0 lead, so or 2-0 win even. Definitely boost them as NSUF are top of the leaderboards in this Dota 2 Reddit League, Reddit Dota 2 League, which is definitely a good place where it's not a professional or anything, but it's definitely competitive with but not too competitive that it's feels boring and serious and stuff like that. And I know I'll definitely be looking into possibly the next season. So taking their time, got a minute left on this bonus time, and they pick up a Sand King again. This worked well for them last time, so why not pick it again? Possibly a favourite pickup, and Disrupt as well. So there's their 2 supports, and as we've know all too well, Sand King and Disrupt are definitely a good combo.
Yeah, the kinetic field really opens up for a really nice epicenter. Even without a blink dagger, you can just walk in with the epi because they're all just locked in.
Definitely, and getting early levels of Glimpse can get you some early kills as well. I mean, you send them back, people who are just a little bit out of position now, come seriously out of position, and they get blown up. Doxir picked up by NSUF, possibly looking for some combos.
5 seconds.
We'll have to wait and see. So some bans, I imagine NSUF will want to ban out possibly anyone that combos well with Disruptor and Sand King. But these will be primarily carry. There we go, ban out the Viper, which was also very annoying in the last game. So yeah, they'll be banning out mids and the cores.
Right. It seems like a lot of their picks are revolving around the last game. The Viper, the Void, the Darkseer and the Shadow Shaman all appearing for WSS last time.
Why not though? They managed. I think it's maybe it's not something we see so much in pro games, but maybe at this level, like they know what they're good at. And NUSF didn't know that, so they let those heroes through the pool. But now they know that they can get these, get these heroes synergizing well together. They know they can play them well, so why not ban them and/or pick them for yourselves? Meaning that they don't have them, and they've got to place a different style, or at least find different heroes to play the same style that they were using beforehand. So Mirana banned out by NSUF. I guess with Sand King you have a fairly reliable stun, meaning you can get that arrow off. And Brewmaster and Death Prophet banned out by WSS. I like these bans. Death Prophet, good at pushing with the Shadow Shaman. And Brewmaster is just an all-round, pretty much... Well, he's a mid-hero mainly, at the moment anyway, in this meta game.
Death Prophet Silence is also really strong.
That's true, yeah. It's in like 6 seconds of the max level.
Yeah.
That's
And
ridiculous.
it's got quite a big AoE for what it is.
It's a fairly long cast time, but it's okay. Centaur War on it. This hero is good, and it means I guess the Sand King and Disruptor can get into position if need be.
No, I like this. I love Centaur's quite fun. He's just an ultimate, just jump in and try and hit as many things as possible.
Yeah, I like this. I can see their plan being, you know, get a Centaur War on Blink or something like that, and to stun on a couple of people. They turn around, go on the Centaur War Runner, and then the Disruptor appears with Kinetic Field, Kinetic Field and Static Storm, and then the Sand King comes in after that, and you're kind of fucked. Put it politely.
Dyer's pick.
Visage picked up. Interesting. This hero requires some skill, but can be very powerful. Soul Assumption, Grave Chill, the birds especially. Good with pushing with the Shadow Shaman. Towers will melt. So looks like they need a mid hero, and when I say I mean WSS wise Osiris, they need a mid hero and a safe laner. So I imagine they'll be support Sand King, support Disruptor, and an off lane Centaur War Runner.
What could be quite interesting is with the Visage pick, they could be looking at an aggressive tri-lane, because I don't see Visage. I mean, he might be able to get help a little bit early on with Grave Chill, but he really shines against other tri-lanes where there's lots of damage being thrown.
He does,
about.
yeah. And Shadow Shaman's also pretty good in a tri-lane with a nuke and a couple of disables.
They might be looking for someone like a Sven or a Slark, someone who's got some more lockdown in the lane, so they could run a tri-lane and be aggressive as possible and try and pick up as many kills.
Yeah, and that would definitely counter whichever. They're going to need a pretty hard carry as well, I think. Saying that, Storm Spirit, you know, he shines in the mid lane, mid part of the game. Against a Shadow Fiend though, interesting. I mean, Shadow Fiend's always fun to watch. If he gets like a Shadow Blade or something like that, and his ulti goes kaplooey, and everyone gets hurt a lot. But he was also very squishy, and I think Sand King Disruptor are a very good like ganking duo in the early game, so they can maybe get a couple of early kills on the Shadow Fiend. This will really set him back.
Yeah.
And the Storm Spirit can initiate a little bit as well in the mid lane if need be. So we have the last set of bans here. They're both looking for a carry, so they get rid of the Silencer. I guess Silencer can be played as a carry. He's primarily not played as a carry, but Silencer would screw with their lineup. Or with Storm Spirit and the combos they'll be looking to get off.
Yeah, Storm Spirit is definitely, if you silence him, he's just a big blue man just standing around, not doing anything.
5 seconds.
I don't know who you'd wanna. I guess they wanna ban out, and they might ban out the Luna unless they want to pick up the Luna themselves. I think Luna would be pretty good actually. Luna works okay in an aggro try, but they ban out the Naga Siren, the hard carry, or at least the split pushing annoying carry, which will be annoying for their pushing lineup, which they seem to have at the moment, or at least semi pushing anyway with the Visage and Shadow Shaman. I used to say Visage, but I've been watching too many Americans casting. I say Visage. A nice carry. Maybe themselves they'll want to pick up the Doom. Or maybe we'll see NSUF pick up the Doom themselves. I reckon NSUF will pick up the Doom. Because I've seen them play it a lot.
Reserve time.
So if I were WSS, I'd pick up the Doom to counter them. Stop picking them up. It's the Weaver. I think this is good. But they do have a Shadow Shaman, which does counter Weaver quite a lot. Because you can just hold in place with the shackles and burst them down quickly. So my predictions are Doom. What do you think?
I think something like a Sven, someone with a stun, because I like the idea of them going for an aggressive tri-lane. I kind of want to see that.
10
Because
seconds to
a
go.
Darkseer works against a Centaur, because you can still hold him
5
back.
seconds.
Come on, Doom. Oh,
Reserve
still got a minute and a
time.
half. They really knew what they were doing with these picks. They were just like picking. Don't need that reserve time or the bonus time.
Has there been a change in lineup for NSUF with Tretzy?
Yes.
Ursa Warrior.
Going with Ursa. Nice.
Oh, I like the Ursa Shadow Shaman actually. The
Oh,
shackles.
shit, yeah.
Shackles overpower.
Man. They don't have any strength heroes. They don't have... I guess... thing is, Ursa does get quite tanky though later game. A bit. And Darkseer's not too squishy either, so... Not so bad, but yeah, I like this Ursa pickup. I also like it because it's slightly unconventional. It's not a tier 1 pickup. So that's always fun. Don't know whether that was meant to everyone. So if we quickly introduce the teams on the red tomato side, so with Ainsley Harriott, we're hopefully going to have some nice red tomatoes with some green peppers mixing together to make a nice salad of Dota game. That was my analogy for this this cast.
It's nice.
Right, on the centaur, probably in the off lane, is Da Vinci. Zambrella on the support disruptor. Erdos on the Weaver. And he'll be playing probably the carry position. They can smoke up early. SBX 320 on the Sand King. And we've got Dieter on the Storm Spirit. I don't think they're going to run into anyone at the moment. So if you want to introduce the Radiant side.
On the Radiant we have Zed Golem on the Darkseer. In mid we have
13
Top on the
seconds
Shadow
to
Fiend.
battle.
And walking around in the Dire Jungle we have Tretzy on the Ursa. The Visage is Sebern. And Toon Tamer on the Shadow Shaman.
This
So
Darkseer
it does.
is going to have to be really careful though. But he spots them quickly enough. I think he was standing there on purpose actually to see if there was any smoke. They'll know that they're placing some wards down, but
Oh, look at this up here by the
oh,
Radiant. It looks like they're going to wait for them to appear in lane and come up behind them,
Yeah.
possibly.
this is an aggro try, just like you were saying.
Now
The
it's a
Dieter
party.
picks up the got 3 of those storm spirits. They
Just gonna
only
say,
yeah,
this,
they only
this
play
Tretzy's got a fair few kills on his Ursa claws.
probably quite experienced then. There's only one there's this sentry ward blocking the easy pull camp for the Dire. So we've got Shadow Fiend against Storm Spirit, pretty standard mix up match up even. Mix and match. Looks like they've kind of given up with this gank. I think they should have stayed as in the Radiant with this aggro try. I think they should have they should have stayed there for a bit longer. But they see no one came, and there's no point stopping yourself getting. Well, I guess the Ursa could have shown, but that was it. Shadow Shaman Visage going in quite early. I think that Erdos being clever there and using Shikuchi defensively to get through any of these possible ganks that could have been hiding. But there's a sentry ward here. I like this sentry ward. And it's not it is going to be spot. They need to go around the corner though, because is it in range for this other sentry ward? It is. They need to go around the corner to spot it out though. And the shackles onto the Weaver nice and early. It's not going to be long enough now, and the 3-man Burrow Strike, even though it's such a short range. Shoal Assumption dealing a lot of damage on the Sand King. This Ursa going ham? Well, a little ham. Just going to be careful here. Not enough mana quite up on the Sand King yet. They all took a fair bit of damage here, but that's it for now. We're going to be spending most of our time looking at this, but this Shadow Shaman, this level 1 nuke is a lot. He's not going to go down, but he's going to be very low. And the Burrow Strike onto Ursa, but can they do anything? Ursa getting angry, going to try and kill this Disruptor. There's a lot of damage here. He's going to go back and salve. So that's it at the moment. Shadow Fiend and yeah, Shadow Fiend Storm Spirit match up. What do you think?
I think early on the Shadow Fiend has it, but I think it's interesting to see. It depends what he's like when he hits.
Okay, we missed
the kill
it.
right
Missed
there.
it.
He was the Storm just sat there taking right clicks from the Shadow Fiend and then just took a raise to the face.
So it's like a bit of misplays, but he is quite low. But that's definitely worth the first blood. And this aggressive tri-lane is being very aggressive. They didn't manage to de-ward this sentry ward either, unfortunately. Well, look at this Ursa. He is so confident. Here comes the Shikuchi onto 2, 3. Look, this disrupt. He's just going down so quickly. So that's 2 kills for NSUF. They mean business here. Ursa taking a little bit of damage from the. I can't even remember what it was called now. But stun onto the Shadow Shaman. I imagine it's probably going to be the death of him. And here comes the Sandstorm, dealing a fair bit of damage. Does the Weaver have Sakuchi? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have any mana. One more right click from the Ursa with these early boots is going to be enough. Kills him off, so that's now 2 kills for Ursa. They're going to back off here at Visage. Very low. He's going to be careful. Is Storm Spirit? No. Maybe with a bit of communication. I feel like Storm Spirit should rotate top. Invis Rune, one of them's going to look for. Storm Spirit. Is he going to get there? He's going to get there. I think Visage is going to deny it. And this leaves Storm Spirit in a little bit of a dangerous spot. Shackles are up. And he's going to be used. They're not particularly long channeling, but he's down to very low health. And I think he doesn't actually have Soul Assumption. He just needs one more right click. Is he going to get the miss? He gets the miss!
Oh, the miss!
Oh my god. So lucky. I think the Shadow Fiend needs to be in there a bit more. I mean, kill. Oh, that's so unlucky. Jesus. I feel like that should have been a kill. I think they were a bit too confident about that. But Storm Spirit was caught in a pincer-like movement, and he's going to have to go back to base and heal up. Which, I mean, this is free farm for the Shadow Fiend, which is not a bad thing at all. So he's now got 900 gold, his bottle, boots, and a Wraith Band.
He's also twice the level of the Storm now.
His last hit's up to nice, yeah. He's got 26 last hits over 9 last hits by the Storm Spirit. This is massive. Did I say 28? No, it's 26. Oh, and there's a Shackles now onto the Weaver. He's going to get out just in time, though. No, he's not. They got Sentry Ward down. I completely missed that, and that's going to be his death. 4-1 now. This Weaver is not having a fun game with 2 deaths to his name, not even boots to speak of, whereas this Ursa now has his phase already. But this Shadow Fiend, he's now level 6, going to be really careful here. Maybe he doesn't have his ulti now. He's actually uses the haste rune. He's going to get out of here just about. No glimpse at all.
Yeah, the shop is still only level 1.
Look at this Shadow Fiend. He's like, I don't care. I'm going to go in here. I've got this haste rune, and he can do this. He's going to bottle up. Wow, that nearly that 3-man gank nearly turned into a death for the Disruptor. Now level 2. Having sat mid for a little bit, getting a bit of experience. Things not going well for Why So Serious WSS. And Ursa definitely having a very nice game. We haven't really looked at this Darkseer Centaur matchup because it's pretty boring.
Yeah, it's just pretty much the lane going back and forward.
Yeah. 14 last hits to 13 last hits, but 4 denies for the Centaur. He's now level 6, so can help out his allies if need be. And the Darkseer he picks up his level 6 now as well. Got this Soul Ring, Centaur. He's got 1300 gold, so he's going to go for a very fast Blink Dagger, I imagine. He's going to stomp onto these creeps, get rid of that annoying Iron Shell.
Oh, Weaver
and Weaver just goes
top.
down. They really need to get some of these. Well, I don't actually see any Sentry Wards. Maybe he just got caught out.
I saw him get shackled, and I think it was the fade time as he was going into Shikuchi.
Yeah. I mean, now this Ursa's hitting pretty high. Got an Orb of Venom, and if any, I imagine Soul Assumption was probably used. It'll be enough to finish him off. I'd like to see this Shadow Fiend. Maybe he's got 1700 gold now, nearly 1800. What's he going for? Treads. He's also got something on the courier towards him. What is it? Nothing. He's just going to bottle crow. Some more aggressive coming out of this Ursa.
He might be going
kills.
Quick blink.
Yeah, possibly. Center ulti being used, but it's not going to be enough. Ursa just wrecking face. Wow. This Ursa pickup was very good. And like you said, with these claws that this guy has, what's he got? 1,300. That's a lot of kills. 1,368. That's not his spies. And Weaver now being shackled up here again. This Sentry Ward not even needed to get this kill. I mean, he'll probably get killed off by the tower, but well worth a kill. Ursa nearly at that level 6 as well. Maybe he'll be going for an early Vlad's. So you think a blink on this Shadow Fiend? Oh no, he's got Midas. Why not?
Yeah, he's ahead. Why not just stay more ahead?
If we have a look, his net worth is probably ridiculous. Net worth and Ursa on Shadow Fiend and Ursa is pretty crazy. He's got double the last hits of this Storm Spirit as well. This Ursa Shadow Shaman Visage, such a smart idea, and it's really paying off as well. And Disruptor's just abandoned it. He's like, screw this. Maybe we can try and get a kill on this Darkseer, but he's got his vacuum, a surge even. So he's okay. Not doing too badly for last hits either. I feel like the Centaur might be the Wise Osiris's saving grace. And this top tier 1 tower for the Dire probably going to go down in a bit. Fairly soon, maybe not this round, but
going on the Darkseer. No,
Centaur ulti being used here, but Storm Spirit here. I think this will probably be his death. Storm Spirit getting the last hit, but Centaur Runner dealing a lot of the damage there, and he gets his blink. He's going to go back to base now, and they really needed that. But top tier 1 tower down, nice injection of gold. This Shadow Shaman not too far from his from finishing off his mana boots, and Visage got a fair bit of gold as well. Tread's just finished up the Storm Spirit. And I'm liking this. The Shadow Shaman opted to go for 3 points in the shackles just because it was, you know, that's doubles the shackle time from level 1, and it's been getting them the kills, so why not? Visage, maxing the Soul Assumption, really standard stuff there. Shadow Fiend has decided to sit in the jungle for a bit now. I'm not entirely sure why, but he's got 1,750 gold. Picking up the Ogre Club, so a very early BKB maybe.
Yeah, I think that might be against people like the Sand King and the Disruptor. You don't want to be caught off when they hit level 6. I mean, the Sand King is getting there with his jungle farming. He's almost 6.
Yeah. So things fairly calm at the moment. 7-2. Things very much in favour of NSUF, not so user friendly. Just farming up, and the Dire, and they need to sit back. They need to get their calm. Realise they've got a Centaur with a Blink Dagger, and maybe try and make some plays. Get a kill possibly on top on the Shadow Fiend, or maybe on this Ursa, which they really need. But he is surrounded. Well, he was surrounded. He's only got 2 supports at the moment. This is the Centaur coming top now, but smartly enough, the Visage now level 6 with the birds. They're just going to back off now. There's 5 of the Dire around here. They really want to get some kills.
Blink on the Ursa now as well.
Oh my god. They got to be really careful here. There are 4 of them here. 4 of the Dire. So he's going to get Shackle being used onto the Storm Spirit. He's got to be really careful here. The kinetic field being used, and the Ursa being glimpsed back, which is definitely what they needed. Storm Spirit down, and the ulti from the Centaur being used. Let's get them out, so only the Disruptor and the Storm Spirit go down.
Dire's bottom tower
for now.
is being attacked.
But the Ursa's like, screw this, I'm going in. I'm going to do a lot of damage. Weaver probably going to get out of this without too much trouble.
Weaver is level 6 now, so he does have time lapse to get out of any bad situations.
If he gets shackled though, alone with the Ursa, he's dead.
Definitely, yeah. Especially if there's a Visage there, just a sheer burst that can give Soul Assumption damage.
But how much damage do you reckon Ursa do in about 3 seconds? At least 600, I think.
Yeah.
Shackles do a little bit of damage over time, I think.
Yeah, Shackles do 40 damage a second, I think it is.
So, not too bad. And the Weaver with his Ring of a Killer.
Yeah, he's definitely been hit hard by this tri-lane.
Yeah.
In fact, the Ursa's got phase, blink,
Nearly finished up there. Do you reckon he'll go Mask of Madness? I'd love to see him go Mask of Madness.
No, he might possibly go
Storm
Helmet
Spirit,
Domination.
jump in here. They're going to try and kill off this Visage quickly, but the Soul Assumption being used onto the Sand King, not too much trouble. Lovely stun there by the Centaur, but only the Visage gone down so far. Centaur really wants to try and get the Shadow Shaman, but he's not going to get there in time. The ulti being used, maybe it will. No, he's chickened, and that'll be the death of him. One swipe from the Shadow, from the Ursa, and then the Shadow Shaman getting the last click. But they got to run away here. So just sitting on the high ground, what's he doing? He doesn't mind. He can take this. Using his ult. He's gonna right click this Weaver down using his time lapse to try and get out. Keep going. He's dead. So much damage. Wicked 6 kill streak and a blink away. He's gonna keep going. He has this lifesteal. He can. Storm Spirit, not very much healthy. Probably enough to get away though. Waiting for it, but here come the birds. They're going to stomp. They don't have stomp at the moment. It was an interesting kinetic field, but they managed to kill off the Storm Spirit. 2-man bow strike, and unfortunately that vacuum not doing much. The Soul Assumption doing so much damage. Sank in. The very nice
very good.
magic stick, but not enough. And here comes the Centaur. No, it's caught by the Storm Spirit, but monster kill streak of the way of Tretzi on the Ursa.
He's also got 22k in the bank.
Radiance.
It's possible he might just go to continue his what looks like might be a Skadi with the Orb of Venom pickup.
An early Skadi. NSUF mean business. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend taking some towers and is just straight up finishes BKB.
Yeah, obviously didn't like what happened last game.
No messing around. Zeus, I think it was, it's always a bit of a risky pickup of Zeus from the last game. These birds just scouting out while they can. This Disruptor is having an unfortunate game. He's nearly level 5. Just 2 more XP. They smoke up. One final attempt. They've got to go for it. Visage gonna have to be very careful here, but he does have some vision on here, and they see the Storm Spirit. But his reaction's a little slow here. But no, Shadow Fiend using his ulti, doing actually quite a lot of damage here. And now the Centaur War Run coming up, stomping onto no one in particular, but they're gonna kill top with the Money Bugs possibly, and Storm Spirit taking a lot of damage here from his death though. Storm Spirit running around, Dark's here, Surge Dark, but some real right-click damage coming out from Ursa. Ward's not having the greatest effect, and these birds actually doing a lot of damage to Disruptor. He's probably not going to get out of here. Man, those birds.
Ursa's gone hunting, he's picked up a Vlad's, and he's got a Mithril hat. Is this going to be BKB, or is he going Desolator?
I want it to be Deso, but because his claws aren't UAM, are they?
Not anymore, no.
His swipes, so could well be a Deso. But at the moment, just go for Roche. They can take this pretty much uncontested. Look at all these sentry wards.
Yeah, but
it gets the kills. Storm Spirit, maybe try and do something fancy here. Ursa got the Aegis, and he's going to get glimpse back into the Roshan pick. Nicely done there by the Disruptor. With that level 3 glimpse now, he is going for the max glimpse build. But top on the Shadow Fiend, he is just so fat. He's got 116 last hits of 15 minutes.
Yeah, one of the strengths of Shadow Fiend is definitely the ability to just flash farm with Shadow Rays in the jungle. You can instantly take out waves with just 2 or 3.
Centaur War Runner getting caught out here. The Ursa coming in, having to use the War Run defensively here. They vacuum into a 3-man wall, and that was a really good stun from the Visage Birds. Sands King was invisible. So he does have the Aegis here, so he's going to be okay. That was an interesting glimpse, but it's going to be enough. Weaver shackled up. So much right-click damage. We also have to remember, now that Shadow Fiend has got 2 levels in presence of the Dark Lord, Ursa's going to be hitting it even harder. That's nearly all tier 2 towers down, not a single tier 1 tower down for NSUF. Tretzi is owning, in fact the whole of NSUF playing really well. Wards put down to take down this tower even quickly. Maybe they can force a fast GG, but I don't think they will. They want to, I'm sure Vice Serious want to fight to the bitter end if possible. The trouble is they don't have a Disruptor ulti at the moment at all. Shadow Fiend using his BKB. Unfortunately, this Ursa looks like he's really low. Is he going to go down? He's not. Shadow Fiend ulti. Massive, getting a double kill here. 7 as well. They kill off the Ursa. They can't kill off this Shadow Shaman or the Ursa. Was there a mech? No, mech wasn't even needed to be used. Top TPing out. Back to base. So
I mean,
the Rack's gone.
If someone like the Weaver or the Storm Spirit manages to get the Ursa, a lot of money will be going their way, and they'll be back into the contention for amount of farm and be able to be a lot more useful. Because obviously at the moment, Storm only has treads, and Weaver, he's only got brown boots and a ring of Aquila.
Storm Spirit jumping onto the Shadow Shaman, not the highest priority turret, Disruptor with a lovely connected field and Static Storm silencing up. Shadow Shaman trying to TP out, disrupt back the, glimpse back the Visage, and that's him down as well, so you get double kill. But if you look over the net worth tab, or the drop down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that even the Visage is higher than anyone on the other team.
Not so great. So I'm just going to put this on to kills, deaths, and assists. Looks a little less horrible. Yeah, and the Ursa. He got a Deso. So much damage. But Myso Sirius grouping up mid.
Dire's top tower is under
Gonna try and take this tower down.
Radiant's middle
Darkseer
tower
here.
is being
Oh,
attacked.
he's gonna get stomped on. He does pop his mech very quickly, and he's gonna get stunned up again. He's in a bad position here. I think this is probably gonna be his death. Storm Spirit coming in, but the central goes down so quickly, and the ward's down. Soul Assumption doing so much damage on the Weaver, and he's hexed up, and that's it. He's down as well. So Darkseer for a Weaver
I'm starting to think this was premeditated.
and a Centaur and a Disruptor. And Storm Spirit's like, screw this, I'm going home.
Dire's top
I
tower
want to see
is
the
being
Ursa
attacked.
go and hit a tower with this Deso.
So only Sand King and Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit's going to try and defend against top on the Shadow Fiend. There's not much he can do at the moment. Yeah, Shadow Fiend, he went for that blink as well. So he can get in there
Dire's bottom tower
nice
is
and
under siege.
nice and close with his smelly presence of the Dark Lord.
Dire's bottom tower is under
And now the
attack.
Darkseer with the hood. Probably going to be building into that all-powerful, all-Centaur War Run being used. They're going to go on the Toon Tamer here on the Shadow Shaman. He's actually going down. He's going to be the first one to drop here. Shadow Fiend popping his BKB, going to use his ulti onto at least 2 there. Killing off the
Dire's bottom
Sand King without
barracks is
too
under
much
attack.
trouble. It's going to
He's
back
just
off
so
now.
strong at the moment.
Yeah. Centaur, got to be careful. He's got his blink though. But here we
While
might
this
get
is
to see
going on
the
at top, the racks are going down.
racks. They're melting. Look at this. This pushing with the Ursa and the birds.
Dire's
And he's going to
bottom
blink back
barracks
to
has
safety.
been
So that's 2
destroyed.
racks down. And victory seeming a long way away for Myso Sirius. Tretsy now with 2,300 gold as well. What should we build into now? BKB probably. Or maybe a heart. Shadow Fiend, he's in Viz. Getting stunned up by a stray stomp there. He's just going to right click this Centaur down. Using 1 raise, making it seem way too easy.
We're interested to see what the Shadow Fiend's going to buy with the 5k gold he's sitting on.
Butterfly.
Yeah, might not be a bad idea.
This
Let's
is
see.
genocide.
Ursa blinking in, using his Enrage and 2-shotting. Admittedly, the Weaver wasn't on full health.
Ursa has a Mystic Staff. Is he going Hex, maybe?
Actually, yeah, it's a very good idea.
I suppose it stops them from running away, so you can...
Yeah, you put all the damage you need to, and there's a lovely ulti. Well, it nearly was a lovely ulti, but unfortunately, Disruptor is getting absolutely destroyed. And waiting for the GG, I think. But I want to see some more of this Ursa.
I think it's also... It's going to give him the mana pool, so he can actually always have the mana for his spell.
Straight. Storm Spirit going on. I can see. But actually, they managed to kill off this Shadow Fiend. But he's going to buy back. Probably he spawned bots. He just wants back into this fight. Storm Spirit's still alive, but the Centaur is down. You're dead. You're dead, son.
Is under attack.
Shackles onto the Sand King. Here comes the Ursa. But he can't. The kinetic field, but the Soul Assumption does finish off the Sand King. Vacuum wall in the base. But I'm sure this is a good idea by Zed Golem. But he's got the mech. He's actually really tanky at the moment.
Yeah, and they just keep them back in the fountain. The final towers have fallen.
And this Ursa, hexed up Storm Spirit, glimpse back into a. Oh my god! I thought he'd get caught by a Sack Storm. Here comes this Ursa. He's a right-click monster. And here comes Ancient is going to be destroyed. No GG call needed. I'm waiting for the pauses here. They want to get a kill on this Visage. It's an amazing. Oh my god, that was amazing. Epicenter into the hoof stomp and the cleave, but not enough time to kill them off. GG is called. Yeah. So after NSUF lost the first game, they came back with a vengeance. 32-12, 22-minute game. This Ursa Shadow Fiend just wrecking face. But the support's also doing an excellent job.
It was a very entertaining game, especially with the aggressive tri-lane at the start. With lots of kills is what you need to get from the tri-lane.
Yeah, I mean, the Weaver got completely shut down with the Shadow Shaman Ursa Visage combo. And
yeah, I mean,
Weaver being the carry, that's, you know, he's not the greatest catching up hero.
No, the Weaver ending up 0 and 8, and final items being still Ring of Aquila and Brown Boots. And
yeah, well, NSUF showing us what they can do when they really want to, and maybe WSS being caught a little on the back foot there. So I think that's it. I want to say thank you, Luke, for joining me.
It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure having you. And hopefully next week there'll be some more games, some more entertaining games. This is game 2. If you want to see game 1, that will also be on YouTube. I'm sure it'll be around somewhere. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you are watching on YouTube. If you're watching the game, thanks for watching, and see you next week.